Alrighty, YouTube, what is going on? We are back with another video today that I'm excited to get on here and film. We finally have some new news from Mattel on new wrestling figures that are coming out soon, or maybe that are just down the pipeline here. These ones should be all coming out very soon because we actually have actual images of the figures, not just renders, digital renders, anything like that. These are the real deal in-hand figures. I'm really excited to go through them today. Tons of stuff. We got new Elite waves, new Legends waves, new Monday Night Wars. Actually, I don't think Legends. I think Monday Night Wars was what we saw. Yeah, Monday Night Wars. We got a new 3-pack, some new Superstars for Walmart. There's a ton of stuff in here to talk about. I'm really excited to get into it. So let's start it off right now. Get it going. Here we go. And if you're new to the channel and you like the content by the end of the video, please don't forget to drop a like, a subscribe if you feel like I've earned it. All that stuff helps this channel grow and get out to other collectors to chat, talk about good things like action figures, WWE, whatever it might be. And on Saturdays, we do sport card related content. So if that interests you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment. I appreciate it. Let's go. So to kick us off, let's actually talk about that Monday Night Wars Elite wave that we saw. I'm super stoked for this set. We got some good ones in there. Actually, not a ton that I'm going to end up needing for my own personal collection, but there are some bangers in here. And I know some of my buddies, Greg and all those guys, I know Dave's going to need these. Tons of great figures in this lineup. So let's start it off here with the first figure that I'm looking at down at my phone here to talk about. We got a brand new Undertaker from his American Bad Guy. I won't say the swear if kids are watching, but the American Bad Guy, we'll call him. And he has the bandana on. He's got the blue vest under the black trench coat. This is the biker Undertaker early on. I want to say, right? Earlier than when he cut the hair off, I want to say. Might be wrong, but I think this is before he cut the hair off. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what people feel about this Undertaker. Do they like it? Do they wish they got a different era? I don't know. You guys drop a comment and let me know. I think it's a pretty good Undertaker though, so I am excited to see that. If it goes on clearance or I see it pretty cheap on eBay, whatever it might be, might pick that one up. We also saw one that definitely is going to get people pumped, a brand new Brian Pillman figure. This one I think is definitely going to be probably the most sought after out of the set. I might be wrong, but that's just my prediction on this one. This was a really expensive old Legends figure. I think like early series of Legends, maybe series like 3, 4 timeline. So this one's going to be really sought after. I know now that it's re-released and upgraded, double jointed elbows. It's got a better true FX head scan, some soft goods instead of the molded shirts. This is definitely going to be a really cool one. We also see that the chase for this set is Shark or Earthquake, but his other character, Shark. They have him with the painted beard. They have him as a, like I said, as the chase. It looks like, I want to say the chase version is going to be the one that actually has the Shark attire. And then he does come with 2 head scans as well, and one of them has the balding head, or maybe it was a shaved head. I don't know the storyline behind this, so if you know the history on that, drop a comment and let me know. Time for me to learn something about Earthquake or Shark, whatever character it was. But he was before my day, so I'm not too familiar. Pretty cool chase though. It does look very different from the common, so I'm all for it. Just getting a different figure. I really like when they do stuff like that, and it's not just a different knee pad color or a different armband or something. I want the full thing to be different if it's going to be a chase, and that's going to make people really go after it, you know. So I definitely think that's a cool one. And the final figure in the 4-figure set is Eric Bischoff with the gray hair. I think, again, just another great choice. I think the Bischoff Ultimate Edition is pretty sought after. I actually just sold mine. If you didn't see the video, I sold a bunch of Ultimates. It really just didn't fit my collection, and that one just sold yesterday, actually, of me filming this video. So this gray hair Bischoff, I feel like will sell well. I know the Ruthless Aggression one sold really well. The Ultimate's very sought after. I just feel like this one's going to be another good one with a different look for Bischoff. So I'm glad they did this one. Maybe get Bischoff into more collections now at a $20 to $25 price range. That's always great. And the one divisive thing I'm going to talk about here is this Build-A-Figure. This Build-A-Figure, I do like the choice. I love the choice, actually. I've been asking for it for years. I just don't like the head scan. And we could talk about it in the comment section. If you guys like it, dislike it, I gotta hear from you. They made the Build-A-Figure Michael Cole from the 90s. I'm all for it. I've been thinking Michael Cole deserves way more than the one figure that he has ever from Mattel. And this era is a great one to have. His start in WWE, I think this opens the door to maybe get a modern Michael Cole, or maybe we get a 2010s Michael Cole. I don't know. But I think Michael Cole is very deserving of a couple figures, honestly. And this head scan, I just didn't think it was great. I think they updated it a little bit, maybe a little bit of upgrades from when we saw it at WrestleMania weekend. But I just don't love this scan. I don't know. You guys drop a comment and let me know what you think about it. That was my only gripe on this new Monday Night Wars set. Other than that, I think it's a pretty solid set, to be honest with you. Now, these I won't talk on for long, but we also saw some new Superstars series figures. I do not collect the Superstars line, but I've always thought they look really cool, really toyetic. I think they're a very collectible line. We saw some new releases, mint on card and loose. I did get, I think here, yeah, I got an image of it, of the figure loose and on card, so I'll put those around me here, and I'll tell you who we got. So to kick us off, a surprise, I think this one's definitely going to peg warm like a lot if they put like 2 or 3 in a box or in a set. This one's going to peg warm pretty good. It's the Nikolai Volkov. I think they made an Iron Sheik, so it does make sense for him to go with him. I just don't think this is like the strongest choice. I mean, a deep cut collector is going to love this for sure, and maybe there's some Nikolai Volkov fans out there, but I feel like for any newer generation, this is one they're going to be like, who the heck is that guy? You know, like they have no clue. They've never seen any video footage or anything. I just feel like I haven't really seen him on WWE TV in a very long time, but either way, still a cool figure nonetheless, and a new person for the line, which you need. You don't want to see the same Hulk Hogan's over and over again. So, very cool. We also saw another new figure to the Superstars line, which is one that I thought looked awesome, is this George the Animal Steel. This thing looks great. The soft goods shirt looks awesome, and the figure itself looks really, really good. I like that they put the hair all over the arms and chest. They made it realistic. The green tongue sticking out the mouth. Very cool. This is definitely my favorite from the new set that I'm going to continue to show you here. And it's a strong set because even this next one, we got Ultimate Warrior back in the line. And I think this one looks really good. Comes with the IC title, comes with a really pop toyetic attire there with the red, white, and blue. You got yellow, orange. There's a ton of colors on here, and I'm like, that is what it's all about. These Superstar figures, that's tempting for me. I'm not a Superstars collector, but that Ultimate Warrior and the George the Animal Steel, they're definitely tempting, and if I see them for the right price, I know they go on clearance sometimes here in Connecticut, it would be tempting. It would definitely be tempting to pick that up. And so with this last one out of the new Superstars wave, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin with the vest on and the jean shorts. This is a phenomenal figure. Like I said, this a very strong Superstars line. I couldn't skip talking on it. I feel like it's a really strong wave, and I just want to know what you guys think in the comment section, because a lot of you guys do collect these, and I'm very interested to see how you felt about this wave in particular. I feel like it was a really strong one, and I want to hear from you guys. Drop a comment and let me know. Then we'll go back to Elites and talk about the new mint on card and loose images that we got for the new Elite Series 119. We are up there in the Elite Series now. We've made it to like, we're climbing to like 150 now. That's crazy. I mean, I remember the first Elite Series 1. I remember going to the store and picking it up. I think the first one I ever got from Elite Series 1 might have been the Purple Rey Mysterio. I feel like that was the first one I ever got. I also got Undertaker. I think I skipped CM Punk because I hated him so much at the time because of the whole Jeff Hardy feud. Hated him. So I skipped that, and now I regret it. It's an awesome figure. But we got the new Ultimate Edition on Mattel Creations. I'll plug it. Go check that out. Maybe I'll drop a picture in here of that Ultimate Edition. It is live for pre-order. Got 2 coming on the way, so when that comes in, we'll get a review. But for the new Elite Series 119, back to what we were talking about, we got a bunch of good-looking figures in this set. I am an Ultimate Edition collector more than Elite, just because I don't have the funds, if I'm being completely honest with you. There's so many toys to collect, and I do sports cards. It's a lot of stuff. So I do not get too many Elites, but these ones are definitely tempting. To kick us off, we saw Dirty Dominic Mysterio with the dirty stash, with the new hair, the new scans. The attire is awesome. This is a really great Dominic Mysterio figure, and I think he's going to sell really well. I think he's a fan favorite, even amongst the young generation. He's a funny guy. I feel like he definitely gets over with the crowd, so I feel like this one's going to do really, really well. I'm a big fan of the figure. The attire is awesome, and I think Dom has some really great figures already released and to come. That new Ultimate that's coming soon. A lot of great stuff for Dominic, so this is a really strong figure to kick off the wave. We also saw a brand new Braun Breaker from Series 119. This one, the head scan, it's okay. I don't love this head scan personally, but I love the attire. It's from when he won the Intercontinental Championship, I believe 2 SummerSlams ago. I might be wrong on that timeline. Again, just let me know in the comments section, but I do think that this was a 2 SummerSlams ago that he won, and that figure is based on. Nonetheless, pretty cool figure. I like that it comes with the pointing fingers to do his pose on the top rope before he catapults somebody off. Very, very cool. And another really cool one, first time in the line, kind of, if you want to say it, is this new Dexter Lumis character for the Wyatt 6. It kicks off the first ever Wyatt 6 figure that we're getting in hand is this Dexter Lumis. The rest of the bunch will be trickled in through the later Elite Waves, 120, 121, so on and so forth. But this Dexter Lumis, I think they killed it. The mask looks great on this one. I think his head scan with the makeup and the dark eyes, it looks awesome. The tattoo work, the ripped Hawaiian shirt down the middle, like I really think the detail on this is phenomenal, and it's going to be, it could be a figure of the year candidate. I don't know which other Wyatt 6 members are coming out this year, but this is a really strong figure for Dexter Lumis. Then we move on to another very strong figure out of this wave. It is the first time in the line Ethan Paige Elite Series 119. This is the chase. It does come in, I believe, I want to say the standard is the black and gold. Yeah, I want to say that's the standard one. I could be wrong, but I'm going with my gut. And I think the black and gold knee pads and trunks are the standard version, and then the red and white is the chase. I really like this Ethan Paige. It's definitely one of those ones, like I said, that are very tempting for me to pick up, even though I mainly only collect Ultimate Editions. But there's certain wrestlers that I'm going to pick up. You guys know that I'm a huge Obafemi fan. If you've been around the channel, they showed the, I think it was a digital render that they showed at WrestleMania weekend. When that comes out, I'm picking up 1 or 2 of those. Love that dude. I think he's going to be a killer talent down the road here. And Ethan Paige is another one. I think he is a great, talented wrestler. I know he's, I think mid-30s maybe, or early 30s. I think he's got some years of good work ahead of him, though. And this one's really cool. Comes with the NXT Championship. They've since upgraded that title, so it's kind of a bummer there that you're getting the old title over the new one. But that's how they get our money, right? They just keep on making more and more and more titles and attires and all this stuff. So I'm pumped, though. I think Ethan Paige is well deserving. I think he's going to sell really well. I know he was already on Ringside the #1 seller for a while there, so very pumped for him. We also saw, now here's where I get to go in and bash some figures a little bit. This last one in the set, I have to do it, guys. I can't hold this one back. This Liv Morgan, I said I was gonna buy the next Liv Morgan that came out because I've been patiently waiting for her Ultimate Edition, and they have not released it. They've not even announced it. I don't know when we're gonna get it, but this Liv Morgan, I think, is horrible. I think the head scan is so bad, and I don't know. My buddy Xavier texted me, and he was like, dude, did you see this figure? And he doesn't even collect figures. He used to, but he doesn't. And he was like, this figure's horrible. That head scan's horrible. And I really looked at it, and I was like, man, I thought the renders were so good when we saw them. I thought the attire was a good choice for the Judgment Day, the Dirty Dom shirt, the World Championship. I thought it was a phenomenal choice. This head scan just ruined this one for me. I don't know. Drop a comment and let me know what you think about it, but I really could not get behind this Liv Morgan figure at all. One figure out of this set that I am going to pick up is not even really a part of the wave. It is the Collector's Edition John Cena figure with the, I want to say this was LA when he wore this. I think it was when he announced that he was going to be in the Royal Rumble, or maybe it was for the Royal Rumble he wore this as well. Can't really remember, but I do really like this John Cena figure. You know I collect John Cena big time. I have a whole shelf down here beneath the Cody Rhodes. Big John Cena fan here, and I definitely will be picking up this John Cena to crack open, have with the rest of the loose Cenas that I have on my shelf. I'm a huge fan of this one. I'm really glad that they're pumping these Cenas out, and hopefully we get some more of these Cenas in the next coming lines, because I'm really looking forward to some of the different gears and attires he's chosen to be worn. Definitely going to end up picking some of these up. Mattel also showed off some really cool Ultimate Editions, and you guys know me, I'm a huge Ultimate Edition collector and lover of that line. I think they do a great job with these announcements and these releases. We saw the brand new Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition, which I think actually will sit a little bit once it starts to hit the stores, just because it's not a super sought after wrestler, but it's going to be at the beginning. The initial release, I think it's going to sell out really well, but I think once they start to stock it up, it might sit kind of like Lex Luger did, kind of like Triple H did in recent history. We got this brand new Scott Steiner Ultimate Edition. I think, like I said, a really great figure. 3 different head scans, sunglasses. He's got the chained hood that he walked to the ring with. He has the straight jacket that he ripped out of. World title, multiple sets of hands in the short red trunks instead of the pants. Really, really cool figure here. This is actually one, believe it or not, that I'm going to end up passing on, just because I wasn't a huge Scott Steiner. I didn't see him that much. I didn't see him that much in my early time watching wrestling, so I'm not a huge collector of his or fan. It is a really cool looking figure nonetheless. I think people, like I said, are going to love it, but for me personally, I'm not going to need it in my collection. One Ultimate Edition I am going to need, however, is this new Fan Takeover Ultimate, which is Randy Orton from his early years of Evolution, Intercontinental Champion. Really a great figure, and this is my timeline of Randy Orton. I don't love, though, the head scans on this figure. There's one that I like, and it's the reused head scan that is, I think it was on the SummerSlam Elite Randy Orton with the orange trunks. I like that head scan. I think that's a really good scan, but the other 2 scans of this Randy Orton I don't really love. Might have to do some head swaps or something like that, but even the torso, I feel like the torso looks okay. I got to really look at it a little bit differently. The arms with the beginning of his tattoos, I like that they're the old school Randy Orton. I like the blue trunk choice that we got there. I like that they're giving us that oval Intercontinental Championship. I feel like we don't see that enough in figures. Evolution soft goods shirt. A lot of good stuff for collectors to mix and match once you take it out of the package. But like I said, I have a kind of a weird vibe with the torso of this Randy Orton. I don't know how I feel about it yet. And the head scans, the one that's on the figure when it's mint on card, and the one that's that open mouth weird one where Evolution turns on him. I don't really like that one that much, but I feel like this is a strong enough figure for me to pick up for my collection, just because this is that early Randy Orton that I watched for so many years, terrorizing my heroes. I gotta pick it up. And last but not least, guys, I saved it for the end. You know I had to talk about it. We got another Walmart exclusive 3-pack coming to stores, and finally, unlike that NWO one that I bashed on this channel before, it is a pretty good set, and I'm content. I'm very content with this set. I'm actually picking up, I want to say 1. If it goes on sale, definitely going to end up with 2 in here, but I'm going to get 1, probably leave it on card, and then if it goes on clearance, we'll rip it open and I'll review it, so on and so forth. It might be too late to review at that point, but I do really like this set. It's the new John Cena Elite 3-pack, celebrating his career and all of the different characters that he had in his career. We have the Ruthless Aggression John Cena, which I don't love, like that weird red attire. It looks almost, when it's mint on card, it kind of looks like a dress, like he's wearing a big long dress, but I do realize that they're separate pieces, and it looks okay, but I actually like the Ruthless Aggression John Cena a little bit better without the soft goods gear on and without the cap. I feel like that prototype look that he's got with the yellow trunks and the black gear, it looks really good. I'm a huge fan of it like that. They also come with the Word Alive John Cena, or Word Alive, that's a church I went to. I'm sorry, that is a Word Life John Cena. That's God coming in right there. Word of Life John Cena, and it's a really, probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite, out of this 3-pack. It comes with the cap. I can't think of the name of those. What is it? Man, I'm gonna drive myself crazy. I used to wear them as a kid, but I can't think of the name. It's a little cap where your head's out and there's just the brim. You know what I'm talking about. It comes with that. He comes with the chain, comes with the Word Life knuckles, which I really like that on the fingers. I don't think it's going to be removable. removable. I'd be surprised. Maybe they're going to make those Word Life things removable, but the brass knucks, I don't think they're going to. We'll see. And it comes with the United States Championship, so that's always good to see in these 3-packs. We get a title belt. Really pumped about that. And we have a new gear for John Cena, a new colorful gear, which is that light blue, yellow, green, pink. It's very colorful, an attire choice that they put on him. I think it's from like maybe his U.S. title run when he was going against like Rusev and having the open night challenges. I think it was like 2018, maybe 2017 timeline. I might be wrong. It's like right before he went to Hollywood and kind of went part-time. But this is a really good choice. Like I said, I haven't seen this figure in elite form with the soft goods shirt, with the ball cap. I think it might have been released with like just the armbands and the wristbands as well, but I've not seen it fully decked out like this. So I think it was a good choice overall on all 3 of the figures. They look really good, and either way, if you do mint on card or loose, I think this is a great set to have if you're a John Cena fan. Don't think you could really go wrong picking this one up. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it. We got a ton of new reveals from Mattel. I'm really stoked about them, in particularly the John Cena figures, obviously the collector's edition and the 3-pack. But what out of these new releases really excites you or excited you and you're going to be picking up? I want to hear your order. Give me your top 3 maybe of the figures you're going to pick up or you really want to see in your collection. I'm really grateful that you're here. If you made it this far to the end, please don't forget, if you like the content and you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. It helps the channel grow, it helps this get out to other collectors, and I really do appreciate your time and your support on the channel. So thank you so much. As always, take care, God bless, and we will see you soon with some more content. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much.